Imagine walking out of your front door to buy a gallon of milk and simply never coming back. No note, no struggle, and no trace. For 18 years, the world moved on without Arthur Penhaligon. Then on a Tuesday, just like any other, he walked back up his driveway as if he'd never left. In 2005, Arthur was a successful architect with a loving wife and two young daughters. He was the last person anyone expected to vanish. When the police found his car abandoned at a rest stop with the keys still in the ignition, the search became the biggest mystery in the state. Days turned into months and months into years. His wife Elena kept the porch light on for a decade before finally accepting the impossible. She eventually remarried, his daughters grew up and moved away, and Arthur's name became a whisper in cold case files. Then came the morning of September 12th. A neighbor was watering her lawn when she saw a man walking down the sidewalk. He was wearing the same beige jacket from 18 years ago, looking older, thinner, but unmistakably Arthur. He stopped at his old gate and fumbled for his keys. When the new owners of the house opened the door, Arthur didn't look like a kidnappee or a runaway. He looked like a man who had just stepped out of a time machine. His first words weren't, "Help me," or "I'm back." He looked at the stranger in his hallway and asked, "Where is Elena? I forgot the milk." The police were called immediately. They expected a story of amnesia, a secret life, or a cult. But as they sat Arthur down in the interrogation room, the story became even more bizarre. Arthur claimed he had only been gone for 20 minutes. According to Arthur, he had walked to the corner store, but the air suddenly felt thick, like honey. He described stepping through a patch of fog that tasted like ozone, and when he emerged on the other side, the store was gone, replaced by a park he didn't recognize. He wandered that park for what felt like 15 minutes, looking for the shop. He said the sun didn't move in the sky, and the birds were silent. Frustrated, he turned back the way he came, walked through the fog again, and found himself back on his street. Only his street had changed. To Arthur, it was 2005. To the rest of the world, it was 2023. The physical evidence was the most terrifying part. A medical exam revealed that Arthur hadn't aged a single day biologically since his disappearance. His DNA, his cells, and even his stomach contents were frozen in time. The reunion with his family was anything but a fairy tale. His daughters were now older than he was. His wife was a stranger, married to another man. Arthur was a ghost that had returned to a house that was no longer haunted by him. He was a man out of time, with nowhere to go. The case of Arthur Penhaligon remains one of the only documented instances of what physicists call a time slip. Was it a wormhole, a glitch in reality, or did the universe simply forget about Arthur for nearly 2 decades before snapping him back into place? Arthur eventually moved to a quiet town where no one knew his face. He refuses to go near fog, and he never goes out to buy milk anymore. But some nights he stands on his porch, looking at the street, wondering if the honey-thick air will ever come back for him. Thanks for watching. If this story gave you chills, make sure to like the video, share it with a friend who loves mysteries, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's strangest occurrences.